China's economy, growth, challenges, and future prospects. Introduction. China's economy is one of the largest and most dynamic in the world, currently ranking as the second largest by nominal GDP and the largest by purchasing power parity (PPP). Since the late 20th century, China's economic growth has been nothing short of remarkable, transitioning from a primarily agrarian society into a global industrial and technological powerhouse. With over 1.4 billion people, China's role in the global economy is crucial as it influences everything from trade balances to technological innovation. Historical development of China's economy. 1. Pre-revolution period before 1949. Before the 1949 revolution, China was a predominantly agrarian economy with widespread poverty and underdevelopment. The country's economic infrastructure was weakened by invasions from foreign powers and internal conflict. More than 80% of the population worked in agriculture, with very limited industrial and service sectors. Economic modernization was hindered by the absence of industrial infrastructure and political instability. 2. Maoist era, 1949 to 1976. After the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the new communist government, led by Mao Zedong, implemented a centrally planned economy. The state took control of all industries, and the economy was organized around collective farming, industrialization, and government-directed production. Mao's economic policy, especially the Great Leap Forward, 1958 to 1962, aimed to rapidly industrialize China and increase agricultural output. However, this policy resulted in catastrophic outcomes, including mass starvation and economic breakdown. Over 30 million people died in one of the worst famines in history. Despite attempts to restore order after the Great Leap Forward, China's economy remained inefficient under strict central planning. 3. Economic reforms of Deng Xiaoping, 1978-present. The death of Mao in 1976 led to a change in leadership, and Deng Xiaoping emerged as a key figure in China's economic reform. Beginning in 1978, Deng initiated a series of economic reforms that transformed China from a closed, centrally planned economy to a more market-oriented system. These reforms included opening the country to foreign investment, decentralizing economic decision-making, and allowing for private enterprise alongside state-owned enterprises, SOEs. Deng's reforms also established special economic zones, SEZs, such as Shenzhen, which attracted foreign investment and spurred rapid industrial growth. The agricultural sector also saw reforms, with the introduction of the household responsibility system, which replaced collective farming, leading to increased agricultural productivity. The result was unprecedented economic growth, with GDP increasing at an average rate of around 9 to 10% annually over the next 3 decades. China rapidly industrialized, urbanized, and became the world's factory by focusing on labor-intensive manufacturing and exports. Key economic sectors. 1. Manufacturing and industry. China's rapid ascent to becoming the world's factory was largely driven by its vast manufacturing sector. The country has become the global leader in the production of goods, ranging from electronics and textiles to heavy machinery and automobiles. Industrial production accounts for a significant portion of China's GDP, and the country is a dominant player in global supply chains. With growing wages and the need to move up the value chain, China has started focusing on high-tech manufacturing, including semiconductors, electric vehicles, and aerospace technology. Policies like Made in China 2025 aim to promote domestic innovation and reduce dependence on foreign technology. 2. Agriculture. While agriculture has decreased in importance relative to China's industrial and service sectors, it remains vital for food security and employment. China is the largest producer of rice, wheat, and potatoes. However, the agricultural sector faces challenges such as land degradation, an aging rural population, and the impact of climate change. Technological innovations in agriculture, along with government support for rural development, have helped modernize the sector. but China continues to import large quantities of food products to meet the demands of its massive population. 3. Services. In recent years, China's services sector has become a key driver of economic growth, overtaking manufacturing in terms of GDP contribution. The rise of e-commerce, financial services, tourism, healthcare, and education has fueled this expansion. Companies like Alibaba, Tencent, and Huawei have become global giants, leading in digital technology, telecommunications, and financial innovations such as mobile payments and fintech. Urbanization and the growth of a burgeoning middle class have increased the demand for services, and China's service sector is expected to continue expanding as the country shifts from an export-driven economy to a consumption-driven one. 4. International trade. China is one of the world's largest trading nations and maintains a significant trade surplus. Its main exports include electronics, machinery, textiles, and steel, with key trading partners being the United States, the European Union, and other Asian nations. Despite its significant trade surplus, China has been focusing on boosting domestic consumption to reduce reliance on exports as a primary engine for growth. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, is a key strategy aimed at enhancing trade routes and investments in infrastructure across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Current challenges facing China's economy. 1. Slowing economic growth. After decades of double-digit growth, China's economy has started to slow down in recent years, now growing at around 6% per year. This slowdown is attributed to factors such as an aging population, shrinking workforce, and lower productivity. Additionally, trade tensions with the United States and other nations have affected China's export sector. China has been shifting toward a more sustainable growth model, focusing on innovation, consumption, and high-quality development. However, balancing rapid growth with long-term stability remains a significant challenge. 2. High levels of debt. China's rapid growth has been fueled in part by high levels of government and corporate debt, especially in sectors like real estate and infrastructure. Local governments have taken on significant debt to fund large-scale infrastructure projects, leading to concerns about potential defaults and financial instability. The government has been implementing deleveraging campaigns to reduce debt levels, particularly in the highly speculative real estate market. However, excessive borrowing continues to pose risks to the overall stability of the economy. 3. Income inequality and rural-urban divide. While China has made impressive strides in reducing poverty, income inequality remains a persistent problem. The gap between urban and rural areas is particularly pronounced, with urban residents enjoying higher incomes, better health care, and greater access to education. The government has launched initiatives to revitalize rural areas and promote more balanced regional development, but addressing the deep disparities between urban centers and rural communities will be a long-term challenge. 4. Environmental sustainability. China's rapid industrialization has come at a high environmental cost. Pollution, land degradation, and water scarcity are serious issues that threaten long-term growth and public health. The Chinese government has committed to transitioning to a greener economy, pledging to reach carbon neutrality by 2060 and investing heavily in renewable energy, electric vehicles, and clean technologies. However, balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability will require significant structural changes in the way China produces and consumes energy. The future of China's economy. 1. Innovation and technological leadership. China has set its sights on becoming a global leader in technological innovation. Major investments in areas like artificial intelligence, AI, 5G networks, semiconductors, and biotechnology are aimed at reducing reliance on foreign technology and driving domestic innovation. China's Made in China 2025 initiative underscores this ambition by focusing on sectors like robotics, automobiles, and aerospace. 2. Demographic shifts. China's aging population and shrinking workforce pose significant long-term challenges. The government's relaxation of its one-child policy to encourage more births has yet to significantly alter demographic trends. To sustain economic growth, China may need to rely on productivity gains, technological advancements, and reforms to the labor market. 3. Global leadership and geopolitical tensions. China's growing economic influence has been accompanied by increasing geopolitical tensions, particularly with the United States. Trade disputes, intellectual property issues, and security concerns over Chinese technology companies have led to strained relations between the two superpowers. Despite these challenges, China's Belt and Road Initiative and its active role in international organizations suggest that it will continue to play a significant role in shaping the global economic order in the decades to come. Conclusion: China's economy has undergone one of the most rapid transformations in history, from a largely agrarian society to an industrial and technological powerhouse. While the country faces significant challenges, such as slowing growth, environmental sustainability, and demographic shifts, its continued focus on innovation, domestic consumption, and global leadership will shape its future trajectory. As China moves toward a more consumption-based and high-tech economy, its role in global trade, investment, and innovation will continue to grow, cementing its place as a major player on the world stage.